tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Jackson. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now Hunt. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. Now it's Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, and some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that. Guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Hunt. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw here, Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. Going to take a shot for Gallup. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Balaj. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Balaj. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
4th down, here's Jackson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And the Buccaneers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Jackson, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson.
Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 2nd down now. It's Hunt, and from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That'll be caught by Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it with Balaj, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll run here with Balaj. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Well, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keon Clausen. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kalen Ballage hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Swings this out for Hunt. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic.
There he goes, left side. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you, and let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And some room to maneuver. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Balaj. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run with Lindsey. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and it will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Herbert on first down now. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. So now 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hunt. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And out of bounds right around the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Again, they run with Edmonds. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Herbert now. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Keon Crossan. He's got daylight. The 40. 20, 10, 5, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Having awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's got some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 195 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. A carry here for Hunt. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. Herbert on third down now. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on second down, Jackson. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Herbert. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Here's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 14. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson buying time to his left.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And some room to work. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Jackson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue up. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Herbert. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Keon Crossan.
He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And that one will pretty much